afternoon, everybody. We welcome one and all in this high-octane contest between these two wonderful teams. Captain wins the toss and is elected to bat first. These players will be taking the field today. Both teams look balanced and eager to perform. Openers walking in and the crowd cheering in anticipation. The bowler has the new ball. We're all set to go for the first ball of the innings. Connected well, but strikes the fielder. Here's the field. Oh, I think now that is sensational from the fielder. Looks frustrated as he takes a long walk back to the pavilion. That was outstanding fielding. Good shot for a single. Finds the fielder, couldn't find the gap. Wow, he's picked the bones of that one. A long walk back to the pavilion, doesn't look to be happy at all. The closing fielder should be on their toes to ensure that the batsman stays on strike. Found the gap beautifully and that races away to the boundary again. This must be hurting the captain. He needs his bowler to be more disciplined with his lines. That's high in the air! He really had to reach for the ball to collect it. Good shot for a single. That was a poor throw. Needs to be a lot more accurate. Turned away for a single. Handsomely played, but straight to the fielder though. Great shot, middles it and penetrates the gap for four. Will he take him on again? Let's see. Superb delivery, can't do much with that. Batsman losing his concentration there. Very good running between the wickets. Good shot, but cannot get it past the fielder. The captain has decided taking the pace of the ball is a good way to go. And that brings us to the end of the power play. Fielding captain can now have more fielders outside the inner circle. That's a good shot from the batsman. Wasn't the best ball though. The crowd is enjoying every bit of this action. Good pick-up shot there. Has that gone for a six? There is a little bit in the surface for the bowlers. They're also good for batting. Great shot, middles it and penetrates the gap for four. Looks like good batting form. Taken by the fielder, good catch. Batsman takes a long walk back to the pavilion. That was a fantastic piece of bowling. That's gone high! Drop! That could have been a crucial wicket, but the fielder couldn't hold on to it. Wow, that is extraordinary. That's a magnificent hit for a six. Poor ball, but that's a sensational shot. That's going to be four. The batters need to start taking a few risks now. Scoring rate at the moment is a crawl. That's hit hard. That's hit for six. That's a great shot. Catches the call and well taken by the fielder. Looks frustrated as he takes a long walk back to the pavilion. The bowler must try and keep this new batsman on strike and create pressure. Not a great ball, and that has been hammered. Terrific shot. He's too good a player not to take advantage of anything loose. Good placement by the batsman. They should be looking for some runs here. There's such a wonderful crowd in to watch their favourite players. Glorious. Absolutely glorious. Spinner brought back from the other end. Looks like good batting form. Beautiful place, and he knows exactly where the fielders are. Very important to keep wickets in hand, because in the death overs, they'll have that security. Great shot, middles it and penetrates the gap for four. This must be hurting the captain. He needs his bowler to be more disciplined with his lines. Captain delivery almost unplayable. That was a moral victory for the bowler. In the air. There's a little bit in the surface for the bowlers. They're also good for batting. And that's the six. The power is extraordinary. Last ball coming up. Nicely placed in the gap. The batsman should be looking for two here. He really had to reach for the ball to collect it. End of the first inning won't be long before we resume this thrilling contest. Out come the openers, cheered by a good crowd in. And the captain has decided taking the pace of the ball is a good way to go. There must be some nerves as the batsman is set to face his first ball. Up in the air! Point fielder is placed. Good shot for a single. That's an excellent throw. Oh, a bowler ripper. Beautiful bowling, hitting the right lane. Batsman losing his concentration there. That's fiery from the bowler. I tell you what, he uses the crease well to play the spinners. Oh, that's good. Not good if you're a batsman. Spin him back. I think that's a good move. Oh, that's hit him. Got into an awkward position there. I tell you what, the slow ball won't be a bad option on this pitch. Picked and deposited out of the park for a six. That's a clean strike. Good shot for a single. Handsomely played, but straight to the fielder though. It's a full house here, and what an atmosphere we've had for this match. Well bowled, past the edge of the bat. Tell you what, the previous delivery must be playing in the batsman's head. That is glorious. Perfect timing and placement. Looks in good batting form. And made sure he held on to that one. Pace bowler into the attack. And that brings us to the end of the power play. Fielding captain can now have more fielders outside the inner circle. Beauty from the bowler, zips past the edge. Batsman losing his concentration there. Beautiful bowling, hitting the right lane. That was a moral victory for the bowler. Oh, that's the beauty of the delivery. The bowler is really unlucky to not get an egg on that one. The batsman should watch the ball closely and get in line with the ball. That could well be the catch of the match. The closing fielder should be on their toes to ensure that the batsman stays on strike. Up in the air! Got him, that's a stunner, out for a duck. A long walk back to the pavilion, doesn't look a little happy at all. The bowler's got his tail up. Terrific bowling that. In the air! a long walk back to the pavilion. Smart bowling, bowling according to the field set. Oh, big yes, and the batsman's played all around that one. Mid on in place. Batsman losing his concentration there. Four runs, plays into the gap fabulously. And you can sense something is going to happen here. The bowler not allowing the batsman to free his arms. Tremendous hit this. That's a crowd catcher. That's a six. That's a beautiful shot. And in the gap too. Will he take him on again? Let's see. Hasn't timed the ball at all, and the fielder will grab it. The closing fielder should be on their toes to ensure that the batsman stays on strike. Great shot. There is a little bit in the surface for the bowlers, and also good for batting. Not a great ball, and that has been hammered. Terrific shot. Very important to keep wickets in hand, because in the death overs, they'll have that security. Found the gap beautifully, and that races away to the boundary again. He's too good a player not to take advantage of anything loose. Good shot for a single. It's a full house here, and what an atmosphere we've had for this match. That's gone high! Spectacular catch! Perfectly timed his jump and made sure he held on to that one. Impressed by the field set where the captain is making the batsman play false shots. A long walk back to the pavilion, doesn't look happy at all. Last ball coming up. Got him, that's the stunner, out for a duck. They put a good all-round performance today, bowled well to defend their total. They've earned the victory.